Hello guys and welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. I've been doing quite a bit of side quests, just, picking stuff up, random stuff like that, nothing major, a couple of, story side quests, but,
And you changed his outfit again.
I've changed my outfit
You
quite
caught a few beasts as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I caught some beasts, I got a unicorn.
Did you do many Merlin challenges?
Yeah, I've done a lot of Merlin challenges. But I'm a bit restricted. I can't reach the very southern part of the map. I think it might be kind of locked behind story. So yeah, we're gonna get on with this big quests now. Right. Let's speak to Emmett, I suppose.
At the gobbledygook, did that say, or gobbly something?
Yeah, we need someone to come along with us that knows how to speak gobbledygook.
She knows one who speaks gobbledygook.
Yes, I'm guessing it will just... Where are we? Astronomy wing. Oh, fast travel. For now. Oh, I need to check my actual stream is actually working. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's always a good idea.
Hopefully it's working. Hopefully it's working. There we go. Done. Right. Is that? No. Okay. Right, up we go.
Wait to watch you try.
Sharpies. Yeah, they're gonna make a Hogwarts Harry Potter TV series.
Hello there.
Interesting. Ah, yes.
I'm unsure how I feel about
Amit.
that.
Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
How do you know?
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Do we have full faith in this guy? Well, we'll soon find out, I suppose. Yeah, the TV series, I must admit, people are like, oh, I'm looking forward to certain things that were left out, which is great. But I'm not really looking forward to peas being included. I was never really a big fan of peas. I just find them annoying. Hopefully they won't do too... Ah, here we go. Is this the southern... Yes. No, maybe not. Well, this might unlock it. Ah, okay, we're going in here for those things. Do a bit of that first. Traversing is a little bit awkward in this game, to be fair.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind.
Fair play.
Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
So
What else did we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Yeah, so what is the point in it?
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
What are Amit and I to do again?
Remain unseen to...
Amit and I can do...
I will await your...
Fine. Come on out. That's not the best security then.
I'll be quiet.
I'll be quiet. I didn't just watching me.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, there he is. Fine.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, just like on those treasure chests, you have to...
Books
Oh, yeah.
rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
It's a ground, is it?
Revelio.
Ground.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Isn't he a bit worried about the dangerous part? He's just worried about it being dangerous, wasn't he?
I still
Yeah.
can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Yeah.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
I don't think we're going to be able to sneak all the way across.
Showing 2 on the map, but just 4.
Yeah.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
So only one noticed that happen. Yeah, that's not the brightest.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
Apparently not. Not. Run out of spaces again, guys. I'm really sorry about this.
You didn't get that many more spaces, have you? Even though you've done lots of them.
Yeah. No, I don't think it does help that much for some reason.
The crap way of getting spaces.
3. Well, yeah, we can use that next time. One. I got a new handle for my wand the other day. I haven't looked at it.
Watch your step round here.
That was a little more than I'm used to. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Well, you can't see me right now. Alright, okay. I thought there was steps there. I mean, they hate wizarding kind, right? So they'll make it... Wouldn't they try to make it wizard-proof? But... Wizards can become invisible quite easily. Don't make no sense, but there you go. Yeah, true.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Yeah, that's because I'm protecting them, I suppose.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
There we go.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
The sound is very good, but it is kind of annoying. If you're not looking at him, it's so quiet you can't hear it. Which is a bit annoying for the story, I think. Right, I'm gonna have to go upstairs. Knock those guys out. The light is reflecting on the screen, so I can't see too well. Oh, thanks. Oh, quite a lot of gold in this place.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's better. This is where the sun will change direction.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Again, I couldn't just hear what he said then at the end. Not that it matters too much, but...
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Well, we're gonna find that out, mate. Okay. Calm your tits.
He's excited. They can go on the adventures.
No. No wonder why that is. Now, we could have avoided that fight, to be fair, just come around here, but worth for the XP and extra gold. There we go, more
If I'm
evidence.
translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
Yeah, no worries, pal. Oh, well, we're not going to get all the way through here. Oh, I was back on.
The witch.
Oh, this movie is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Yeah, he's like dips in and out then because they don't exactly what he's saying. You need to identify some of your outfits.
Yes, well, I haven't got time to do that right now. Right.
Revelio.
Not all that did, but I'm sure it did something. Full. Yeah, I don't need them too much. I'm quite overpowered for most of the story missions anyway. Right. Oh, hello. Fringo. Oh god. Oh god. Get rid of this hat. It's blue. I only want purple. Or or legendary. Yeah, there's not much point having that either. Right, come on. Poacher's coat. Christmas tree. Yeah. Alright then. Once you know how to get it, I didn't know how to do it at the beginning.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Lumos. Not an entanglement we need right now.
Is that it?
That's quite good for separate potions and
Getting
Lumos.
bit annoying though. Let's do that to get past this. Just for that one. There's gonna be more bad guys in a minute.
Lumos.
Lumos!
No, it's not
that.
one.
Probably how to be cute.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Revelio.
Ooh. I'm not gonna be over there.
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go first. What's that? Who's there?
Okay, well.
I can't climb that for some reason.
The area's still clear.
No, I can't climb that.
Nobody cares.
Right, well.
There seems to be one that's behind you as well.
I know I heard something that time. Not for a minute.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Should I?
Revelio.
They're very nice looking, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well.
You're very good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not.
Nothing to do with that far. Yeah. It's very good.
Yeah, it's an exploding barrel, but I don't need it, do I? They're all
Is
dead.
that why? Oh, I didn't know that you can get exploding barrels. So do you? How do you use them? You Leviosa then, or?
You do the ancient magic thing. Case lost a fool. Oh god. It's green. Why on earth would I want anything green?
Yeah, I can. Got a lot from green.
Yeah. Still 34. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I should have done that. Well, obviously picking up whatever item makes you then you've unlocked the look.
Oh, I see.
So if it's locked, I'm not sure I've got the look of that now. I'm not sure about that. I could be wrong, but what that does, but oh, maybe that's what I do and then hear that. Yeah. Don't know what that does, still don't know what that does, but I'm sure it does something to make me get fairer in it.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Some more stuff in it. Oh, it's just those stones. Yeah. It's fine.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Okay. Ah, there. Right there. You
I
managed to
need a
go
moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Rebellion.
Just a normal attack spell.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Rebellion.
Yeah. Explore both ways. Ah, just
Hello,
yes.
Hamora.
Hello. And this is the treasure I saw on the map. Oh, square-shaped paintings, yay.
Revelio.
Fine. Seems. Yeah, well, I don't know if it'd get a trophy for doing it. Yeah, all of them, I presume. Right, there we go. Done and dusted that little mission. Hey, yeah, oh yeah.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Fine.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Right. See what he thinks of all this.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Seems a bit scary.
Right, next part of the story then. Let's have a look. Do we just want to actually go to Hogwarts and unlock all this stuff first? I don't really want to do this on camera, but as you can see, the thing is bloody full, so we can identify what we want to get rid of and what we don't want to get rid of.
Does that identify it all at once?
Yeah.
And the cool looking gloves.
43. Nice. Defense is down a bit, but
They're cool looking.
and then hold on here. Get rid of that. We can also then get rid of this one.
Keep the one that's unlocked.
Yeah. Get rid of that. 33, 32, 31. We'll go for that then.
Doesn't look quite right with her outfit though.
No, I suppose not. 32.
You could change the look of it though, can't you? It looks alright, just not quite.
33.
Purple ones look nice. Oh, they're cool. They look very Ravenclaw.
33. Fully upgraded this one. Almost fully upgraded. It's downgrades. So I need to upgrade it first before I can wear it. Let's put it on now.
But that's including increase damage with Crucio. How often do you use Crucio?
Yeah, well, I can get rid of it, can't I? Get level 3, so destruction, laceration. Yeah, that means I've got. Well, we won't do this now because I can collect those things, but I don't want to do that right now.
Big things. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thanks, Deke.
Particularly for you.
Yes. Right. Okay, next mission. Let's get on with that. What am I doing?
You're just going through the list, or you?
Yeah, the main missions were not highlighted like that.
No.
And that should be in Hoggy. No, it's not actually. Where is that then?
It's taking you out quite far. Cool. Shadow Mine.
Right, we'll go there then. Sebastian.
Another mine to explore.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
No, thank God.
Just walked in that one. Just like, We really have got them.
Yeah, I do. Took me about time though. Hold on, I'll get these. Let's see what he's got. Plus. Oh.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
You like to avoid detection.
I don't really. But it's a good way of doing it without getting hurt. It doesn't really matter because I can change my character.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one
Revelio.
kill anyone who tries.
Oops.
Oh, it's back here.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood. We must remain unseen.
About 7.
Revelio.
Looking back on the map. You get about 7. You've got 2 coming towards you.
Yeah, I do.
That's only a mic across the bridge.
Yeah. I'm a bit drunk now.
You might just go around with it.
Just walk through the bridge.
Look as they tell us.
He's showing one on the bridge. Oh, there it is.
It's a bit too close. Yeah, you see me.
Silent as a grave.
That's how you torture
Revelio.
Jordan feet.
Yeah, but I don't use dark spells, so.
use.
What button do you use?
All of Ranrock's loyalists
Circle.
deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Can't hear what you're saying.
Revelio.
Something about fate.
I've already taken out this camp once before. So.
Have you?
Yeah, I came
I
here.
didn't see you do
This
this
is
one.
going well.
We make a good team.
We
No.
do at that.
She's not
Once
doing
again,
well,
we could
I
fight our way through. We'll be discreet.
think. Seven.
You know which one I'd choose?
Hopefully I can get my hands on Faith before that.
Is he coming this way? 3 of them.
Yeah, walking this way. Two of them go close together, you can do it together then.
Hello? No.
3.
You fell off the edge.
Yeah. This time.
Someone there?
Need
What's
someone
that
there.
human to worry about?
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
He's right about that. That was pretty fun.
Revelio.
Right, let's go.
Oh, watch from there.
Right, another mine to go in.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Revelio.
Now I see why.
Sneaky, sneaky. I never expect my sneaking to go that well. I'm not very good at it normally. But
see any
obviously
goblins
it's
in these
quite
webs.
easy in this game to do.
Too
It's
disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Alright, pal, calm down. Oh, bloody spiders, of course.
What was that? An intruder!
No.
Why have you not run away?
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay, we need to go that way. Go up here first, then. A table, my favorite. Come on, let's go.
Around here that can help.
You can, yeah, a bit late for that. I'm actually just using it right now.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Agreed. Agreed. Ratty rats.
Revelio.
Revelio. Right then, let's go. Collected all the stuff.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Revelio.
Revelio. Anything down here? So, hold on. Here's a, there is. Oh, can't be invisible when swimming apparently. I'll fill up my inventory again. Stuff, I think. Any second.
That bridge has seen better days.
Confringo.
Now. Oh, nice, elegant house cloak. Right.
Reparo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Agreed.
Revelio.
Agreed. That's a wicked person. There's quite a few dead goblins around here. I didn't do too well against the old spiders.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
No, this way. Oh god. Oh god. Christ's sake.
Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Hypoglyph statue, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, these caves are disgusting places. Yes, that's a now full. That didn't take very long, did it? Stick 3, well, I'll get that one. All level locked. Got level 33. That one looks nice, to be fair. Yeah, that's very nice. I'll keep that one for a bit, but we'll probably get rid of it soon. And then more pajamas. Right, that should free up some space. Oh, green. There's always spiders everywhere. Oh. Some actual living goblins down there by those things.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
It's not what I wanted to do.
I will make you pay.
I want to make use of that. Barrel. You get execution. Oh, too late.
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
What? Spiders everywhere. God. Oh.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Randall's loyalists never need to look for it.
Spider thing. Yeah.
No more spiders.
No, not really. do not like spiders.
He's obsessed about finding rooms, isn't he?
To do it faster than that. Alright, so all of them. Bang, bang, bang.
Wasn't expecting that.
Not food. Did you do one that's fast or something?
No, I just missed it the first time, I think.
Drop shot.
Revelio.
The world floated back to me as if in an watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn when I fell. I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. Can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Right.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
It's one of those mirrors. I can't remember how to use the mirrors. Do I have to do a specific spell?
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Found it. There we go.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Shock.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Stop being racist.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable. You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learnt. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I'll go out using Crucio.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And do you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic,
that's what he was after.
but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
What do you reckon? Find a place that might be able to reverse dark magic spells. Obviously, he doesn't want to tell Ominous, but
I think you should tell him.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what
yeah,
you've learned.
exactly.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Fine.
I have thrilling news.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I
Well,
didn't.
you heard anyway.
I said I understood you wanting that.
Good call.
I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Oh dear. That's...
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Such a tragic loss.
What? Do we know what happened?
I don't think we do.
Oh, we should ask.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Sorry about that, guys. Dog came onto our property chasing our cats. Not impressed.
Someone walking around the estate with a lot of hot needles again.
Yeah. Spellbook is giving Sebastian Hope's book is concerning. Spellbook is giving.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising.
Yeah, I kind of
until
agree
it's
with
too
him.
late.
I must admit.
I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Yeah, okay. This is going to be a bit of a fragile story. Having to play both sides without them getting so cross. They fall out with you. Right. Questy quests. The headmistress speaks. Alright, so we get to talk to the last portrait guys.
Really?
Yes, and that, oh god, you know what that means, don't you? Bloody trial. Puzzles.
Oh.
It's going to be the most difficult one as well. Get done and dusted, I suppose. Oh. Oh no, she's not the last one, sorry.
You're not?
No.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Right, headmaster's office then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Right, go and speak to Mr. Fig. Yeah. Right, which astronomy wing? Do this as quickly as possible. It's my birthday next week. Well, no, the week after, 8th of May. And I'm getting a new game, so I kind of want to get this done. Well, I'm not going to do it today, but definitely not. But as quickly as possible would be nice. Oh.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Any more messages right now?
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, does a polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Right.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle.
Scrope.
You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Right. Of course, we're gonna have. Of course, we would have a Can we not fast travel? Why can't we fast travel? Fine, I'll walk there. Of course, we're going to have a polyjuice potion quest at some point, I suppose. That way.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
But it looks a bit funny for him to be running around, to be fair.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuba pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Stand proud.
Something is very wrong with
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch.
No, he's got to put in a separate game and sell it to you.
It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
I wish they'd allow us up. They have a cupcake made.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
No kidding.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Yeah, how long does this potion normally last?
Professor,
here we go.
A word, please. Hello, Professor.
Yeah. Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling secret ministry matters. That sounds a bit more like him.
Yeah. I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf.
I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy.
Screw!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
But Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with purity of blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Quick, the bathroom there or something?
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
That was quite a fun little mission. Ooh, next one, I should be able to level up. Right, now to the headmaster's office. Is that then?
That seems very naughty going to the headmaster's office and breaking in. Seems very naughty breaking into the headmaster's office.
Yes, well...
Case failed for that.
It's near Christmas, apparently. The Christmas trees are up.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Revelio.
I'm done Revelio for at least 5 minutes. Good thing I did do. Where the hell did that go?
Revelio.
We lost some ink in here.
Find the key. But I don't know where it goes. Yeah, there. But I've probably lost it now. Nope. Ooh, okay.
You're good at doing those.
Not too bad.
Ravenclaw.
I think I might have completed that.
House token.
Yeah. Right, hold on. Oh, right, apparently there's 3 more. Wow, there's 2 more collection chests. It's like 5, and there's 2 demi-guises in the astronomy tower. Okay. No, that's the wrong one.
Your brain doesn't fill up.
That's not what I wanted.
Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
Right, overall, collecting chests. Wow, still got over 10 to collect. Field guides got another 30. Demiguise statues got another 4.
How many did you say was in the astronomy tower? Like 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Yes, that's half of them just there. Yeah. I'd have to go searching one night.
Even call it tower. Oh, should have done tower. Should have done common. Oh, both did that action at the very same time. That's a little bit odd.
That's it. I'm making good progress with these tokens. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Here we go. The last house token. Time to see what's inside.
Better be bloody good.
Your gifts, lots of full. That's what I was going to say.
Wow, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
So you got a road, did you?
Yeah.
Like a house road.
Yeah.
Have a look at it.
Yeah. I think it might be just a look. Change appearance. There it is.
Oh,
wow, that
neat.
is epic. I'm wearing that one.
That's neat. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Right.
That was worth doing then. So I wonder if you get your Hufflepuff, you must get like a Hufflepuff one if you're Hufflepuff then.
Yeah, and
That's pretty cool.
and for the same with all the other houses, I guess.
I want the Hufflepuff one.
I think they all look pretty damn cool, to be honest.
Nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
Hufflepuff colours. Reckon Hufflepuff will be yellow or black. Black with yellow or yellow with black. Might do for that.
Could be a demiguise up here, surely. Oh, I've never been up here before. Looks amazing up here. that's a level 3 lock.
You can buy cosplays with the relic codes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the Hufflepuff one's pretty sweet.
Hello.
Oh, they're all pretty sweet. I say the Hufflepuff one's the best, but then...
Yeah, Hufflepuff.
Yeah. The Hufflepuff's like black with the gold badge on the back.
Sounds pretty cool.
I want to buy the clothes now just to wear around the house.
Can't carry any more wooden boats. Professor Hackett. As discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Ranrock's actions. Some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard, the treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I'll let you know more I hear. Suffice to say that for now we must remain vigilant, respectfully, Aesop sharp.
Revelio.
This is why there were so many chests to unlock still.
Wow, you're like Chest City, aren't you?
Hmm.
Revelio.
Can't get in there yet.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Lumos.
Lumos. Where is that to then? It's got to be over this way, surely. No, it kind of looks like it might be.
Revelio.
A quick gander at the picture again. No, it does look like it's down staircase. Right, okay. Sorry about this, guys, but I'm here, so
Lumos.
else I'll forget, and then yeah, I want to get. No, surely it's not this far down. I wouldn't have thought it was this far down, surely. We'll go into the headmaster's office and see what happens.
Toujours pure. Revelio.
Headmaster's office gargoyle. Staircase leads to the headmaster's office, guarded by an ancient gargoyle that will only let those who know the password enter. Though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Not all headmasters just enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. No, it doesn't look like it's in here either. For God's sake. Level 3 lock.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Another one of these. Got to have a steady hand to do those. Wow, okay, it unlocks your ability to come up here so you can do a level 3 lock. Great. I haven't got the ability to do that, have I?
Revelio.
Yes. Okay, it's the hat. Sorting hat. The enchanted hat is created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts in the main spell, which students may be placed into one of the 4 school houses. Skilled at legitimacy, the sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine thoughts and abilities.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Oh, hello. Receipt. Hair tonic, mustache wax, vanadium pomade, comb, pearl handled, black back scratcher, gold handled, duck side. Paid in very small part. Reminder to be billed to ministry. Oh, what's the pensive? Really want to get those demiguises so I can unlock.
That must be the pedestal.
Let's just get this over and done with then. Oh. Got transported.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
This is definitely Hallows, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely Hallows, so you need a cloak of invisibility to make your way through the town without being seen.
Yeah, I've got no spells. Yeah, I've got no spells, so...
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
This is pretty cool, I like the artwork.
Oh, that's
this is
death.
cool.
Yeah. This is quite cool.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone.
Just invisibility spell.
I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Right, okay. Well, quick. Can understand why people might not like this section, since he can't use any spells. Yeah, it's great.
How could this happen?
Can't help anybody. That's annoying as well.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Yeah. Wow.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
That was close.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Damn it, I don't have to go back too far from that.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Fine. So I thought she was talking, so I thought it's fine.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Stop it. Well, because she was talking, I couldn't run. If I could run, then I would have been fine, but because I was talking, I can't run for some reason, so...
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Right, that's got me to this section. I've got to wait for this one to turn. Here we go. Make sure they're not looking. Oh.
This is a bit scary.
Nothing this way, but more dangerous. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Thank you for opening the way out.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Revelia.
Right, sneaky, sneaky. I can't even use Revelio to... Oh, this isn't very good, is it?
Now's my chance.
Right.
That's the way forward.
There's the cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Well, Resurrection Stone next, I expect. Elder One last, I would presume.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Awesome.
This is the way forward. Finally
the
through.
way.
I knew you were going to say that then.
Where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
The Elder One. Pardon me?
I've never felt such power.
Oh, I can use all these spells. Oh, those are the only spells I can use.
Bombarda!
Wow.
Revelio.
Oh,
But now you can't hide, so you just got to use spells.
yeah. Fine. No worries there. Nothing to collect here, I've got more potions and everything, so no point in trying to. Yeah, fine. Wow, recharge quick. Wow. Does make it really powerful. Does make it feel like you're actually using the Elder One there.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Rowan's like power.
Hit me.
Defender.
Was it?
Yeah, I do it in 3 minutes, I think.
Ah, piece of poop.
I do like this, how they change the artwork and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I think it's quite cool. Yeah, agreed.
Try that then.
Literally only used one potion. I like giving me 20 here. Oh, big boss, I reckon. Yeah.
Death himself.
Yeah. There he is. Fine. No. Yeah, bad. It's quite fun, especially with the elder one. Made you feel super powerful. Okay, go back. Alright. Now, wonder what you have to do for the resurrection stone.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
A little bit bigger than the one in the films.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I think it's what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Neve! Why?
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Okay.
Witness means examines memories.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
There we go. Well, that was different to the other ones. I much prefer that one over the other ones. Yeah, definitely is.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
What did she have to do with Ranrock and stuff there? Well, I guess the place where she captured all the emotions and stuff. That's what Ranrock is trying to uncover, maybe? Is this like a super weapon? Right, let's have a chin wag then.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Fascinating, I see. Was it for, or was it just anything?
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what
Yeah,
you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganak?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Yay, trophy. Been a while since I got a trophy in this game.
Well, that's a good trophy. What's your trophy for?
Oh, one bit more out of XP and I'll get level up. Right. Quests. No more
main quest.
Alright, I need to purchase a upgrade for my broom. Might as well do that now. Hogsmeade. Well, there's lots of activities to do there apparently. Quests. No mainline quests right now. So we'll
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
You wouldn't know it by how many I've killed lately, but honestly, I'm terrified of spiders.
Lucky you. Sounds as though you've been able to overcome your fears to a degree. You may not like what I have to say next. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and are acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable. But why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Revelio.
Hello, pardon me.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Dittany to mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly. Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige. Master Mason was a wonderful master.
All right, I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Revelio. Revelio. What do we have here?
Alohomora.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Wouldn't give to be a delicacy right now. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. At least 10 usually.
Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Revelio.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
Follow this place.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight. Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We just want to make it.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the next.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her. And be warned. She's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I wonder what nerve.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. Sounds as if she's in trouble. Hazel must be here somewhere. Revelio. Come on, Hazel.
Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Levioso.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Revelio.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Did you find my point?
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.